What do you want to see down the stretch here to be prepared for Reno?
Honestly, more effort like what we saw Montana and Weber. I thought we played, in all honesty, we lost the game on Thursday. That was probably one of our best outings of the year. Defensively and offensively, we did a great job of sharing the ball, keeping the ball moving, and just that sticking to that recipe. And I think when we've done that, that's when we've had our success. So our guys understanding that, and not just understanding it's a game. It's every game. It's not only against Montana, only against Weber. The teams that I know, they're always dialed in to compete against. This league is as tough as it's ever been since we've been in it this year. So that's why it's important every game. And obviously, we're coming down the home stretch. As you get to Reno, you're one and done. If you don't survive in advance, you're going to be home for the year. So yeah, just more consistency in the things that allowed us to be competitive in the games that we've had success in.
You guys have really had to rely on those starting five guys. Have you tried to kind of space out their minutes a little bit to make sure they're still fresh come this time of year?
We have. We've backed down on practice time. We actually only have 11 healthy bodies, so it's been challenging for us the last month and a half just to continue to get the work in day to day and having them being fresh on a Thursday and a Saturday. So yes, definitely limited reps, shorter practices, more shooting, not so much body on body. But yeah, even during the game, we're more conscious of that. We got to get guys out right before the medias, just so they have a longer break, and then we can get them back in. But it's to me, Gino and Connor have been kind of the Iron Man all year for us. They're usually involved in every repetition in practice, but their usage rate in games, whether it's defensively in a pick and roll coverage or pick and roll offense, has been it's been a high level. So that's where last year you could sub in Q and he can take that burden off Gino. We haven't had that luxury this year. You could sub in Shanks and take some burden off of Connor. We haven't had that luxury this year, so that's why it's a little different.
Nationally, one of the big storylines right now is where the NCAA is going to land with transfer rules. Where do you want to see it go? Where are you concerned? What do you like? What do you hate?
What I don't like is the fact that it's too easy for kids to leave. There's not enough. To me, it's a problem with men's basketball. I don't know so much for women's basketball or even football. Per se, but it's too easy for kids when you're having 2-to-1 ratio of transfers to schools at the Division I level. That's a problem. I understand. The one area I think is if there is a coaching change, I understand that a signee or somebody should be able to leave. I get that, but the grad transfer, even though we took advantage of it this year, I still don't think it's good for our sport. I think at our level, it's all about those 4-year kids and developing them and nurturing them and helping them grow through the 4 and 5 years at this level. At the bigger level, obviously, a lot of times those guys are 1 and done or 2 and done. It's about winning games. But our level, I think it needs to be something different. And I'm hopeful we got to bring stability back to our sport because there's not a lot of stability right now in that.
Would that change your recruiting at all?
This is what it's changing. It's changing whether we redshirt kids. And that's sad because if you redshirt a kid and he graduates early, Carson Shanks, Drick Bernstein. I mean, at our level, when you lose those it kills your program. It kills your momentum. And that's where it hurts. So it's like, well, we can't redshirt him now because we're fearful 3 years from now he may leave us for a bigger program. And we're the ones that have helped develop the young man and get him to where he's at. That's where I struggle with that. I guess that's probably a better answer for what you're asking, what I don't like. That's what I don't like. And it's never it's the kids at our level that go up and chase the bigger fish instead of the ones coming down. So yeah, it will. more planning behind how you recruit and how you redshirt kids, which it shouldn't be. It should be about the welfare of the kids and getting the most out of them, helping them get the furthest they can get academically as well, maybe a master's degree instead of just a bachelor's.